with me.
I know my rights.
No. I told you you're being detained.
Why am I being detained?
Because suspicion of theft.
You do not have a right to do that.
But I'm just letting you know what you're pretty much dealing with right now. You're committing a crime in the presence of your children. We're dealing with two different crimes right now, okay?
You're causing a scene. Your children.
Don't touch me. I have to pay for my.
Don't touch me.
I didn't touch you. Back the up.
Don't spit
Get
on
out of
me
my
and stop
face.
cursing.
Don't get out of my face.
There were many tricks shoplifters used to carry out their wicked deeds. Even some who were parents used their own children to do so, forcing officers to step in and stop that irresponsibility. Don't forget to like and share if you want us to release more content like this. And here are the moments from when dumb shoplifters use their kids to steal. Let's start with this situation. The cop's wife thought she had the right to steal with a baby stroller.
No. Stop.
Link it 3. I've got one resisting.
Stop.
You're my child.
You're making it worse. So quit fighting.
On January 14th, 2025, police received a report from Nordstrom about a mother pushing a stroller while acting suspiciously. When officers arrived, surveillance footage quickly led them straight to the woman.
Hello, ma'am. Officer Newman with the Loma Police Department. Just so you know, you are being detained right now. I'm gonna have you come back to the loss prevention office with me right now, okay?
I just have...
Okay, well, we're gonna figure that out. Like I said, I'm gonna have you come back to the loss prevention office with me. I'm not gonna handcuff you because I don't want to cuff you in front of your baby, so if you could come with me. We'll talk about this all in a second. If you could come back to the office with me.
Yes, I'm sorry, but I've not done agree. Do I have...
Well, you're being detained right now, so...
So I have these.
Okay. Well, if you don't agree to come with me, then I'm gonna put you in handcuffs. Stop.
Ma'am.
You're not free to go. I told you. You can come back to the office with me.
I know my rights.
No.
It was clear this sentence marked the beginning of her resistance. Moments later, she escalated the tension, forcing officers to take stronger action right in front of her family, something nobody wanted to see.
I told you you're being detained. You want me to put you in handcuffs, or are you gonna come
No.
Then are you gonna come to the back office with me?
Why am I being detained?
Because suspicion of theft.
You do not have a right to do that.
You're being detained right now.
Ma'am, please stop. No. Stop.
Link it 3. I've got one resisting.
Stop.
Ma'am, stop. Can you grab her arm?
Stop.
You're gonna go to the ground. You're gonna go to the ground.
You're making it worse.
You're my child.
You're making it worse. So quit fighting.
We'll worry about your kid in a second. Right now, you're under arrest. Your kid's going to be okay. Keep moving. Your child's going to be all right. You decided to commit a bunch of crimes with your kid. Your child is now in our custody, and he's going to be just fine with us.
What? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. That's how that works.
What about my kids? Alright, take a seat. Where's my child?
Take a seat.
She screamed about her loved ones, even though she was the one who made everything worse. And because of her own actions, she faced a consequence she never wanted. Let's see how she reacted to that.
I'm gonna read you your rights, okay?
Can we please make this speedy?
No.
That's not going to be quick. You're probably going to jail.
No.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything.
Sit
down. I'm done doing this with you. Sit and listen. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, I have to read these to you, so just be quiet. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Yes or no? Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us now.
I would like to go home. I could.
Well, that's not happening today. I tried to have you walk back to the...
My child.
Okay, well, you should have listened to me the first time
You don't
rather than
even-
running away
what
from
are
me, telling me you didn't do
You
anything.
don't have any proof of anything.
And that's what I was trying to figure out.
You're under arrest for theft. Understand that? You don't have to say anything else. Relax. Your child is in our custody as of right now.
No.
Yes. That's how that works when you commit crimes inside of our city. That's how that works. And so as of right now, right, we're going to make sure that he's okay. But you are being held responsible for the crimes that you've committed, and we're going to get all of that sorted out. The more difficult you make it moving forward, the longer it's going to be before we can get you back reunited with your kid. Understood?
Can we take care of this right here?
We're taking care of this.
This mother showed clear concern for her relatives, but in reality, her Her actions went against the responsibility a parent should have, especially when officers began searching the baby stroller.
We're just outside of Nordstrom's on the north side.
There you go. Do your pinky.
Perfect. Pacifier.
These are you? She's perfectly comfortable committing crimes with her child,
I agree.
using the stroller
Yep,
to
no,
commit these crimes. She's telling me, no, I know my rights, when I'm telling her she's detained for theft, arguing with me.
So the next thing we need to figure out is if there's a responsible party, hopefully dad, that can come pick up the kid,
Okay.
and then we can get that piece figured out. We also need to figure out, he looks old enough like he's been eating actual food.
Yeah.
But we need to determine whether or not she's continuing like breastfeeding, like if her going to jail is going to prevent him from being able to survive.
Okay.
We need to determine if that's the case or not.
Okay.
I don't think that's the case, but we need to suss all of that out.
Yeah.
So why don't you work on that piece next?
Perfect.
He seems to be doing all
She does
right.
have a firearm in you.
She does?
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't stop there. Inside the suspect's bags, officers found a loaded weapon, and while she tried to justify herself, police uncovered even more stolen items.
You want to secure it?
The Crocs, I didn't mean to. Those were just, I forgot about those. I put those in there and then
Okay,
I was gonna pay for
we're
them.
way past that.
I
Where's
was
your?
gonna pay for the Crocs.
We're way past that.
Why? No.
What's your
I was
husband?
gonna pay for the Crocs, and I don't know why you guys are.
What's your husband's name?
You can't detain me for Crocs. I literally was gonna pay for those.
Okay, we can't detain you for Crocs, even though it's theft. You walked out of there.
I didn't mean to walk out.
Okay, well, like I said, we're past that. What's your husband's name?
I was caring for my child, and I walked out. I'm so
What's
sorry.
your
It
husband's
wasn't.
name?
A
Is he
purpose.
breastfeeding?
Yes.
How many months? Watch your feet. She's not very cooperative. She's telling me the same thing again. I can't detain her because she stole Crocs. And she's telling me her husband's law enforcement, but she won't tell me anything else.
This might be too hard for you to eat right now, huh? Yeah, these might not be hard for you to eat. I don't know.
That's also yours, okay.
You want to see the light? Yes, that's so cool.
At this point, officers tried to get her cooperation so they could find someone to care for her relatives, but it seemed she cared more about her own fate, constantly trying to change the course.
So listen,
I didn't mean to walk out with. I
Okay.
literally was caring for him. It
So
was
listen,
an accident.
listen,
I just said I was going to pay for them.
that's fine. I don't need to hear the story about the incident. As of right now, you're under arrest, and here's the deal, right? Obviously, your kid held your. I need to explain something to you, and then I'm going to let you respond. My hope is that I don't have to call CPS, but that is the only other option that I have. If you don't give me a responsible party to call and contact to come pick him and take care of him.
My husband's out of town.
And nobody else that you feel comfortable, nobody else that you feel more comfortable than CPS taking your son?
Call my mom, but
Okay, then
sir,
what's a good phone number
can
for
I
mom?
please? Can you just write me the citation?
No, we're beyond that.
Why are we beyond that?
What we always do, standard procedure here, is to get fingerprints and build a dress record. We can't do that with your child, so we need to transfer.
Can we just do that here,
No,
sir?
No, it takes.
I
to our
need
jail.
to be out of here
Well, your behavior has demonstrated that you don't need.
because
to be out
I'm
here.
worried about my child.
yeah, so are we, which is why I don't want to have to call CPS.
In the end, the father arrived to pick up the relatives, and the woman was charged with theft and obstructing a law enforcement officer. A parent's first duty is to protect their children, not drag them into trouble. Her choices turned a simple situation into chaos, all because she refused to take responsibility. Before the next shoplifters, let's see this parent's awful checkout.
Therefore, the kid walked away, right? Because of paying for stuff. We have 3 children. Don't you see that?
What do you think you're doing? You're dead.
Oh my God.
On January 5th, 2025, at a Walmart, a woman acted inappropriately toward a young boy. This boy had been wandering alone outside until a kind shopper brought him inside for safety. When officers arrived and saw what was happening, here's what happened next.
Whoa. Ma'am. Ma'am. Miss. You okay, ma'am?
Everything's fine.
Okay.
What you still calling me for?
Well, because we got a call of a juvenile that's, walking around the lot.
Because we're paying for food, so we have a lot going on. You can see that, right?
Okay.
Thank you. We're good.
Ma'am, can I get your information, please? We just gotta document this. That yeah, sorry.
You better get out of here. First of all, it's not even my kid, so you need to mind your business. He walked away. We're paying for food. You need to mind your business. You don't need to make a scene. You don't need to do nothing. You need to walk away.
Listen, we're not
I got my
trying to make a
kid.
scene.
You need to walk away now.
Listen, but
that's
the fact,
it.
listen.
There's no fact about it. The fact is you need to walk away.
Yeah, but
there's nothing else about it. There's nothing else about it.
Somebody called the
Absolutely
cops.
nothing. Because the kid was standing up there, right? Okay then, we didn't call him, so we didn't need you.
But
I didn't ask for you, so you can go ahead now.
Right,
I'm not going to cooperate because I don't have a right to. I don't need to. Go ahead.
Right.
Okay.
So I called because I didn't know.
Okay, so you called him, so talk to him. He called. You never don't call. No, I'm not.
The mother had let this careless situation happen, yet she acted like it was no big deal. She even turned rude toward the kind citizen who helped keep her child safe.
So that's what you need to mind your business.
But
go ahead. All right, go
Listen.
ahead. You brought him inside, so go to head. Don't get smacked. Get the out of my face, bro.
Ma'am,
I didn't ask. I said it's not my kid, so therefore I don't care. We're done talking.
I get that.
We're
It's
done.
not your kid.
We're finished.
But
We're finished.
You're in charge of the kid,
We're
right?
finished. No, I'm not. We're finised. No, I'm not. We're finished.
So who
We're
was
done.
supposed to
We're
be in
done.
charge of the kid?
We're done.
Who was
We're
supposed to be in
done.
charge
I don't
of the
know. It
kid?
doesn't matter. We're done. What am I God.
So she was supposed to be in charge of that kid.
I'm not in charge of any kid because none of these kids are mine. Therefore, the kid walked away, right? Because of paying for stuff. We have 3 children. Don't you see that? There's 2 of us. You see that, right? We got stuff going on. No, he's being a whoever called the cops being a. So now I'm gonna be a too. I actually walk away.
I'm not trying to be a
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Man, just talk to me then.
There's nothing to talk about. Are we going
So this is the kid? The kid is in the gray hat.
Her words were completely inappropriate for everyone around her. While officers tried to solve the situation calmly, she refused to cooperate and answered with a tense tone.
Okay, that don't mean what the that mean? That mean you here for me? Okay. And
So
when I
now-
seen the kid, I was gonna get him.
I understand,
so
but
therefore, that's it.
if this lady
Then the
walked up and
conversation
said
over.
that's my kid, we can't just trust that. We have
Okay,
to
well,
verify.
how you gonna find that out? How you gonna find out if it's my kid?
Well, that
How
I'm
you gonna know
asking
that?
you because I'm asking
Yes,
do you
I
have
said yes
pictures of
already,
the
so that's
child
it.
on your phone to
We got
prove?
pictures of the kid. We got pictures of the kid. Why would we have pictures of the kid? Why wouldn't we? Let me see.
Well, if it's your child, you probably have pictures on your phone, right?
Why would that matter though?
Because
Why
it's,
would that matter? You
it's
see,
just so
look.
it's just
look.
so we can
Just look. There you go.
confirm.
See, look. That's them.
Okay, what's the
All 3
child's
of them.
name? Okay, I just
You
have
need
to write
see?
it down.
No,
That's
you
all.
don't. Get out of here.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not driving.
ma'am, I'm trying to work with you, but I
You're
can't
not.
let you
You need
leave
to
with the
move.
child unless I confirm who he belongs to. That's all. I'm not. I'm trying to make this very easy for you. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I'm not trying to do
All right, so
anything.
hurry up, because now y'all dragging it. Y'all dragging it.
That's
Y'all
fine.
dragging shit.
That's fine.
Even
So
though
what
crying,
is the
he'd be
child's
crying if
name?
it wasn't him.
This was clearly not the kind of example any child should learn from. Even the boy's real mother stayed silent, maybe because she was frightened by everything that was happening.
So shut up. Get out my face.
I'm not getting out of your first of all.
Y'all ain't gonna shut the head. Get the out my face.
And what's the last name? Ma'am, what's the last name? Ma'am, what is the last name?
What's your name? What's your name? Tell me your name. What's your name? What's your
Ma'am,
name?
stop scaring the child. I'm
No,
talking
shut
to
up.
you.
Talk to me.
This is not going to work out in your favor if you don't just cooperate.
Not gonna help you either. If you put handcuffs on me, you're going to jail.
Nobody said anything about putting handcuffs
No,
on
you
anybody.
don't have nothing to talk about.
Stop yelling. You're
Stop
causing a
talking to
scene
me.
in Walmart.
Stop talking to me.
Ma'am, what is your
Shit.
relationship to the child? Okay, the child is not leaving here with you guys unless we confirm who the child belongs
So
to.
what you gonna do? Because we can call somebody else then. What you gonna do? Because what the mean?
We're going to find who the child
She's the
belongs to.
mother of the child.
Then why are you
Obviously, if we're here.
Stop cursing.
No,
Because you
I
will get
don't give a.
Man,
I don't
relax.
give a.
That's not your child, then get the hell out of here.
No, I drove him here. What the?
You're
you
going to
don't
get
tell me
arrested. You're gonna get arrested. You don't leave. You're causing a scene. There's children.
Don't touch me. I have to pay for my
Don't touch me.
She acted like the officers were just interrupting her shopping, even though she was the one causing the problem. The tension kept rising, and the scene quickly turned chaotic.
Either leave or you're gonna get arrested.
Bro, arrest me.
We're not gonna sit here and deal with it.
I swear to God, arrest me. Arrest me. I swear to God, don't arrest me. What you got? What reason? What reason?
Walking your stuff
What
out.
reason?
Is it paid for?
What reason? No, I'm not
Start
paying for
leaving.
you.
Start leaving.
Out of here.
What's the last thing you did?
Excuse me.
What do you think you're doing? You're dead.
Oh my God.
You got it? Just grab cuff. You want to do this. You did
Okay,
this to
so
yourself.
what? Okay.
You
So
did
why
this
you
to
want to
yourself.
call my lawyer?
Relax. Relax.
I'm not telling you are.
You didn't have to
You
have
have
you did this to
you
yourself.
have a reason to do this. All right, so what?
Relax. I'm gonna. You want to? Or you want me to take her?
Get off of me.
I'm trying to get the name.
Get off of me.
Yeah, that's the mother there. Hold on.
Bro. Why are you grabbing on me? I'm not doing to you.
Wait.
I'm not doing to you. Don't touch me. Get off of me, bro. Now I'm gonna stand here because you told me to stand here.
The officers calmly reassured everyone who remained. Meanwhile, the woman stormed out in a loud, dramatic way. Every detail showed she had been completely irresponsible.
I'm 24.
Okay, and that's your child.
Yes, it is, but
Okay.
I had my daughter in the bathroom. I'm taking my daughter to the bathroom, and she was.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Look, Tom, I'm gonna speak to you, okay? Like I said, you guys are not in any trouble. She caused all this. If she didn't get so excited and loud, she would not be in handcuffs right now. Okay? You have your license with you.
Keep one in your mouth.
Yo, what the fuck I'm keeping my mouth? I got a right. I can talk. Hey, now, I swear to God, on my soul.
It's just behavior
On my
while
soul.
you're
No,
getting
I don't care. God, no reason. No reason.
So you guys were here paying, and he just walked off.
no, when I came, when she said she had to use the bathroom, she was in the car.
And she was watching him. Okay.
No, they're all here. He wanted
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of kids. I get it. Happens all the time. So here's your license back. What's the phone number for you?
Do you have any weapons on
No,
you?
you said what? You said.
Okay, I'm searching with the back of my hand, okay?
You do all this. I got kids to take home.
Spitting on me.
Bro, I can talk.
Okay, but you don't have
I don't care. My mouth is wet. What the f? You gonna dry it out for me? You gonna air dry it? Are you?
Just stop spitting.
No!
Finally, she was charged with assault on a police officer and disorderly conduct. A parent's job is to protect their child, not create chaos. Respecting officers and cooperating calmly could have stopped the situation from getting worse. Worse, these mothers even used their own relatives to shift the blame.
I would never, tell my kids to steal that amount of things.
When kids take stuff, it's not like big items like that, like a vacuum. Like that's just kind of bizarre for a kid to take.
On November 24th, 2024, police received a call from Walmart about two women loading carts with goods without paying, even with little ones watching as their parents carried out the scheme. When the officers arrived, the women assumed they could just walk away, but they were immediately stopped.
You can stop right there. Bro, I don't know if that thing's gonna fit through there is the only thing I was worried about.
I'm gonna take this. You can stay with him right now, okay? Yeah, they can, yeah. This one was the two little kids. This one was the other kid.
This is the one with the...
Yep, this is the one that was with the little itty bitty one.
Okay.
So we'll just do separate receipts for each, person. You did. You're no dummy.
One of them has a new pair of shoes on. She said those were hers and these are her daughter's.
Okay.
So her daughter has...
Okay. Which daughter, hon? There's 3 other girls out there. Like the itty bitty, medium, or taller? Taller, okay.
So did you pay for these? Because
I didn't even know those was up in there.
Because these are those are no good until you activate them.
Right.
And you don't have anything else in your purse?
No, ma'am.
Those are your shoes. You didn't take any shoes. It's the other one. The other girl. I don't know. She said someone else had shoes on. Those are yours, okay?
Even more shocking, the mothers casually let their relatives carry unpaid items on their person, forcing the police to reclaim the goods to take control of the situation.
Is it you that has stolen shoes on your feet?
My shoes are with my mom.
Okay, yeah, so those are stolen, your mom said, so we gotta take those, hon.
Does she have my Crocs?
I will get them for you. I think she's wearing your Crocs, I believe.
No, we have the same Crocs.
Well, we gotta take those shoes, okay?
No, these are her white ones. I have black ones.
No, your shoes on your feet.
No, but my mom has my black.
Yeah, I'll get your shoes, but we gotta take those, okay? Your mom told me that those are stolen, that's on your feet, so I gotta get them. And then I'll be sure I'll come back with yours, okay? Just black Crocs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what do you want to do? What did the kids say?
So they sort of said that, like, mom told me to take it.
Okay.
And just walk out.
So
Clearly, the children were naive, unaware that what the mothers were doing was wrong, while the police discovered even more items that had not been paid for.
this you paid for. It looks like this. So you didn't pay for this, correct? Or this. Is there anything in your purse that you didn't pay for? Ma'am?
Yeah.
Yes, there's stuff in your purse as well? Okay. All right. Are these items you took out of there as well?
No.
No? Listen, this whole place got cameras all over the place. I'm going to be able to tell if you put these things in your purse. If these are things that belong to the store, listen, it's not going to make a difference if you took 5 items or if you took 12 items. I just want to make sure they get all of their things back. So are these things that came from the store?
Inside the loss prevention office, the woman in white tried to defend her actions, but her statements directly contradicted the testimony the police had already gathered.
So here's the thing. I was talking to the kids outside. They said, Mom told us to bring that stuff out. Is that, like, tell me about that.
No. I told them I'm not buying all that stuff, so put it back. I never saw them leave out of the store. I told them to go back. I'm not buying all that stuff. So okay. I'm in line, purchasing my things out the next. We'll pay for a couple of my items. This is something I bought, so I don't have a problem with buying the stuff. I told them, look, I'm not buying all that stuff. Go put it back. I did not see them walk out of the store. I would have stopped them.
Okay. So like, why do you think they would lie to me about that?
Because they're scared.
Okay.
You know, and they know I'm in here.
Mm-hmm.
So
here's the thing.
They were scared.
With the amount of stuff they took, like, we can easily charge them with felony retail theft from the amount.
Right.
Yet with the other unpaid items recovered from the carts, it was hard to say the children had done it. But the mother still tried to shift the blame and take responsibility.
You know, I'll take the blame, but I assure you this will never happen again. Like, I won't even come into any stores with my children, you know, because kids can pick up things. You know, I was a kid before too, you know, and parents didn't know.
Right, but kids don't pick up that amount of stuff. Like, I know kids take stuff, but not that amount unless they're kind of told otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a lot of stuff for them to just walk out with.
Yeah, like, I did not tell them to walk out the store with that, but all my children I will take the blame on their mom. I will take the blame.
All right. Let me go talk to the other woman out there. Okay, you're gonna have to stay in here.
Okay.
So, the kids out there were saying that you guys had told them to walk out with the cart and go wait in the car. Did you tell them to walk out of the store with stuff? Okay. Why would they lie to me about that then?
Because they they probably scared. We told them, do not come in here touching anything.
It was alarming. If the police suspicions were true, this mother would rather pin the crime on her relatives than admit it herself. Even the other mother outside, facing the same question, thought the same way.
The kids out there were saying that you guys had told them to walk out with the cart and go wait in the car. Did you tell them to walk out of the store with stuff? Okay. Why would they lie to me about that then?
Because they probably scared. We told them, do not come in here touching anything.
Okay. So here's the thing. Like, when kids take stuff, it's not like clothes and like big items like that, like a vacuum. Like, that's just kind of bizarre for a kid to take, you know? Like, so why would they take that stuff out of everything in here?
I'm not sure. I know they said they wanted to get Christmas gifts for people. They wanted to get Christmas gifts for themselves.
Okay.
You guys can work out of closet?
So here's the thing. With the amount of stuff that they take, we can charge them with a felony. So if you guys had told them to take this stuff out, it's not the end of the world. It's not the crime of the century. But I don't want to have to charge these juveniles with a felony if you guys had told them to take it out to the car.
At this point, the police noted from the receipts that it was clearly intentional on the part of the mothers, with a mix of paid and unpaid items. It was time for them to face the truth.
Here's a receipt for what you paid for. What's your first name, ma'am? Shalay, okay. So, we're trying to get the honest truth of what's going on, because right now you're all looking at felony charges, which means in the case of, the situation with these kids, if you guys are charged with felonies and we decide to detain and hold you, the kids are going with us to DCFS. So we're asking for honesty, because we'll have to take the children in protective custody if we have to go that route. We need to know what was going on. I don't want these kids getting jammed up with something. If the intent was, and I've been doing this a long time, if the intent was, hey, we'll send the kids out, you send the kids out because it's going to be less conspicuous or whatever. Just be honest with us. People are in hard times. We get that. We're trying to work with you. Your honesty and everything can be the determining factor of how we can handle this.
Money's kind of funny, so we picked up a few extra items.
Okay.
I'm not happy with this whole situation.
Sure.
I'm not thinking it's cool.
No,
it's not something that I do on a regular basis. I don't.
I believe that.
Just being like a single mom and stuff is
struggling.
Sure. So we did pick up some items.
Okay. What happened with the kids? Did you guys just tell them to just go ahead and push the carts out? And the reason I'm asking you this, I don't want them kids to catch any charges, because they're involved as well. So I just want, and again, I don't get stuck on hesitating on your answers. Just spill it all out. I'm dating a single mom that was single before me. I get it. Struggling, scrapping change up to pay for gas. I've watched it. It's hard. That's why I'm trying to empathize and sympathize with you, because I've watched it with her, okay?
In the end, both women were charged with retail theft and unlawfully contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Even when children are involved, parents are ultimately responsible for teaching right from wrong. Trying to manipulate or shift blame only compounds the consequences and ensures the law catches up. But even these parents went so far as to involve their own family members in their wrongdoing.
He actually didn't take anything. It was just me.
But he was aware of it though. So he's an accomplice to this whole thing.
On September 22nd, 2024, police received a report of an organized theft at Target. And shockingly, the entire group turned out to be a family, including the parents and their 3 children. When officers arrived on the scene, everyone was taken to the loss prevention office. Here's what happened next.
How about you? I'm good. So I have them. I have them on concealment of cosmetics. This, and then they applied false labels to the clothes in here. So here's the cosmetics, and here is the actual price of the clothes. And I'll get a ticket switch receipt for you in a sec. Do you guys have your receipt?
It was in the bag, I believe.
So it was all of this?
Yes.
All the cosmetics were concealed in their bags, and then this they paid for it. Self-checkout with a different. You bookmarked it, right, in that?
Yeah. You take a picture?
Yep. So I'll print out a receipt for what they actually paid for versus the full amount of. That's going to be the receipt of what they actually paid for.
Is there some of the stuff they paid for is on these receipts, or these are all?
So the longer one, this is all stuff they concealed into their personal bags, so they didn't even attempt to pay for that. And the smaller one, they put a false label on
like 5 items.
on 5 items for it to come up shorter. Come up smaller.
So I still got to do the investigation, figure out exactly what's happening.
Because he said that all was gonna happen was they were gonna take pictures of us and bam.
Well, that's before. That's what I do.
The stolen goods were estimated at $1,000, hidden inside a baby stroller, while the 2 younger family members retrieved items under the parents' direction. At that point, the store management had already made several decisions regarding them.
September 22nd, 2024. If you guys are seen on target property, that means the entire parking lot, excluding the sidewalks, you will be arrested for 1 year. And then on September 22nd, 2025, you guys are free to come back to this Target and shop. And then you guys are free to shop at any Target anywhere else. But moving forward, if you guys do commit another like offensive dishonest activity, whether it's even like skip scanning, like $15, this same thing will happen and you'll get a second charge added. So it'll be a lot worse because you'll be a repeat after that. So kind of moving forward, let's please not do this again. She had previously mentioned that she needed to change her baby's diapers. So however you guys want to do it, I don't want to obviously impede the baby just because of all this going on. Yeah.
The mother still tried to change part of the situation, but it was clear that it would not be easy.
No, he actually didn't take anything. It was just me.
But he was aware of it though. So he's an accomplice to this whole thing. If we were to ask him if he had no idea this was going on.
I really didn't. I was holding the baby the entire time, watching the camera.
We have you on camera.
Yeah.
Right next to her when she was
Putting all the stuff in the bag.
I did not watch her put anything in that. I mean, if we gotta pay everything, I'll pay for it all.
Once you pass the towers, it's past that point. Or we don't do that. But
What? He's the primary one here, so I'm not sure. Depending on how much, I don't know how much was the value of the stuff you guys took. So that's one of the determining factors. Also, you have kids here, so that's another determining factor there. So it depends on the value of what you guys took. When it's past a certain threshold, we have to make an arrest.
This was clearly not a simple theft. Police added further conclusions due to the involvement of other family members beyond the 2 parents.
You drove? Okay. So this is what's going to happen, alright? You guys committed a crime, so we have to do an arrest, alright? But based on the children being here, you have to go to jail. I'm going to file a warrant, alright? And you're going to have to follow up with the court case.
I have to go to jail?
You guys stole a felony amount and scheme to defraud is a felony. If you have 2 felonies there, we don't have a choice.
I could pay for it.
You should have paid for it before we got called here.
I don't even know.
Alright? So ma'am, just understand you're going to have to follow up with the court.
Trespass.
It's a felony. Okay, so you stole $760. That's a felony. And then changing the tax scheme to defraud, which is also a felony. That's not just a trespassing.
So I'm getting arrested?
Yes.
I'm going to jail?
Yes. Alright, so just do me a favor. Do you want to take off your watch and stuff? I'm doing you guys a huge favor by letting you go so we don't have to do
She's going on?
Yes. So we don't have to deal with all the kids and figuring out how they're going to.
In the face of apparent innocence, the police gently took the parent away. As for those who remained, what do you think about this? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Do you want to take this wristband off? Or the bracelet? Now you're being cooperative, so I'm not going to Slam lock. You want to put your hands together like you're praying. That'll make it a little bit easier, all right?
I can do the property for you.
Hmm?
I can do the property for you.
Thank you.
No, they're fine.
The suspect was charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud. Parents who involve their children in crimes risk not only legal consequences for themselves, but also long-term lessons of wrongdoing for their kids. Next, this shoplifting mother had nothing but sheer irresponsibility.
I understand. I understand.
All right, so right quick, do you have kids in your car? Do you have children in your car? Do you have children in your car?
On September 7th, 2023, police received a 911 call about a shoplifting incident at Target involving a mother who was forcing her relatives to steal items into a cart before attempting to leave. Shockingly, when confronted, she nearly ran off alone, abandoning the situation. Upon arrival, both were taken into the loss prevention office.
Miss Latasha, she's more than capable of speaking, but she did let me know that she's living out of a hotel right now. She's having a hard time managing and paying for her stuff. Any relatives or anybody here, her mom was just calling from New York, she said. If you want to chat with her, you're more than welcome to.
I understand. I understand.
All right, so right quick, are you gonna?
I would like to prosecute and trespass for this incident. Majority of the time, yes, she was here last night and she did steal alcohol last night as well. She stole alcohol today, but those are the most like frivolous things I've seen like that.
This wasn't her first time committing such wrongdoing, but the shock didn't stop there. While the investigation continued, another officer discovered something unexpected in her car.
Baby in the car? No, don't touch. Oh, so they have 2 young kids in the car and a baby in the car. Okay, might as well call DCF.
Hey, what's going on? Do you have kids in your car? Do you have children in your car? Do you have children in your car?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Clearly, this was completely unacceptable for a parent. No matter the reason, there's hardly any excuse for such behavior.
I just needed some clothes for them.
Okay.
Just makeup.
Okay.
That was it. Like, I'm living in a hotel. I'm just having a hard time right now.
I get it, and we all have hard times.
I know.
So, but we have a bigger issue right now. How many children are in your car right now? 2 kids. What are their ages?
My son is 10.
10 and?
My daughter is 1.
1. So you got a 10-year-old and a 1-year-old in the car. That's it. Okay. All right. And then how old is? She's 4. Hi. 4. Okay. I thought they were babies, like an infant in the car. Okay. That kind of got me. I'm like, what are we doing? All right. So have you been here before? Okay, and what has taken place before? Why you came to this particular Target?
There was no particular Target, just that my son goes to school in the area.
So how many times have you been at this Target right here and stolen items?
I don't remember, I'm not sure.
So it's just been a whole bunch of times. Okay. And have your children been present with you while you've done it? Like physically in the store? Maybe?
Yeah,
okay. Because that's also a completely different charge.
By stealing alcohol, the woman only brought herself more hardship. At this point, any regret or display of parental responsibility came far too late.
Will we take them?
Do you have anybody that can come and get them?
I can try and find somebody, please.
I mean, you can give us a second. Again, here's the thing. You kind of put yourself in a bad situation. I get and honestly, we all go through trying times. To be honest with you, so am I. Okay? But,
I understand.
You get what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to kind of beat a dead horse.
I know.
Okay? Alright, so you are trespassed from this particular Target, okay?
Yes.
If you do come back to this Target, you will be subject to arrest, okay? I do have to take a photo of you. Okay. Did you get the vehicle open?
I can just open it.
After rescuing the family members from the car and ensuring everyone's safety, the police decided to take the woman into custody. Fortunately, a guardian arrived just in time.
You doing?
Just come pick up the kids.
You are?
Yeah, I'm their dad.
What's your name?
Sorry?
Your name?
Yeah. Could you tell me what happened?
Yeah, if you want to close the doors. Yeah. So their mom got caught stealing out of there, and so she's gone to jail.
No, not stealing. Stealing?
Yeah.
What? Now, when you say stealing, as in what?
I don't know exactly what she took or what she, and of course this isn't the first time. So,
So, let me call you right back. Let me ask you a question. Is there like bail or anything like that?
Yeah, it's probably depending on what it is. As of right now, it's probably $500. It could be more. I don't know. She have a Florida license.
Is it possible I can pay that now?
No, you won't be able to pay it. It'll take some time. There go our loss prevention officer.
Are you related to the subject?
Yes.
That's the dad.
This is all the stuff that she actually paid for. She didn't want to refund it. She said that she would like for it to go with you guys so they take the food. Some of it is frozen.
Now let me ask you a question. What, like, this is what she stole?
No.
What did she steal?
She actually asked us if we could not disclose information to whoever was coming to pick up.
The woman was charged with grand theft and committing a crime in the presence of minors. Her actions showed that stealing not only breaks the law, but also puts her children at risk, reminding others that parental responsibility cannot be ignored. Next, an adult woman hid stolen items in a baby stroller while involving underage accomplices.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, baby has to go in the report. Baby's not getting arrested or anything like that, but baby is...
Her too, or did you put merchandise in her cart?
I picked everything up, as far as I remember.
On January 14th, 2023, police were dispatched to Target after reports surfaced of a woman stuffing nearly $1,000 worth of merchandise into her shopping cart without paying, even using a baby stroller to conceal the items. It didn't stop there. She had also guided 3 accomplices to commit the same theft. When officers arrived, they quickly intercepted the suspects before she could make her escape.
So I'll go back inside. Let's all go back inside. Okay, well, they're accusing you guys of shoplifting, so can we head back inside, or do I need to just start putting people in cuffs out here? Okay. You guys, you included.
My baby.
Nope, everybody inside.
That's all right, girl. Okay.
So is there a reason why they would be accusing you guys of shoplifting?
Those are stolen.
Okay.
So the woman herself acknowledged the wrongdoing, especially after the police corroborated additional details from the other suspects.
How old are you guys?
They're minors.
They're all minors?
Yes.
Okay.
Mom, I'm not talking to these cops.
Okay.
I don't want to get in any more trouble than I'm already in. It's okay,
You guys, while everybody's here, I'm gonna read this to you guys. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. And you have the right to have an attorney present now at any time during questioning. You cannot afford an attorney, won't be appointed for you without, yes? Camo, yes or no? Do you understand yours? Do you know these, understand your rights?
Yes.
Hollister, yes? Ma'am, yes? Are you willing to talk with me, yes or no?
Yeah.
You've already said no, but I have to ask again, yes or no?
Sure, just have no choice since I'm already in trouble with court. So they're gonna put this on my fucking record too.
What, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly, some remorse was evident, but since this was an organized theft, the police had no choice but to investigate everyone involved in the incident.
This is a really stupid question. What's the baby's name?
Are you kidding me?
Yes, baby has to go in the report. Baby's not getting arrested or anything like that, but baby was present.
What the
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Do you mind talking to me for a second?
Let me call you back in a minute, Caitlin.
Hey, are you waiting on anybody in the store?
Yes, I just seen. I gave her money earlier today.
Yeah.
And I gave her, and she has her food card.
Okay.
So I thought
you know, that she was going in. She says, I need help because I can't put all the drinks for the kids. Because I get over $1,000 of food stamps.
Yeah.
So, and then she gets her food stamps. She gets like $400 or $500 too. So I thought with that, and then I pay her because she stays with me.
Who is she to you?
Family to me. I mean, like I took her.
But you guys are like friends, cohabitants.
Yeah. Now.
Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah, I sure do.
What are you guys up to today?
Nothing really. I didn't expect this to happen.
Yeah.
Because she knows my daughter right now is in trouble.
Okay.
My daughter is actually not on probation, but she,
Okay.
you know, so Cindy said we need to go to the store. She needs something with food stamps, you know, drinks. She had money, and she had her food card, and then I'm like, if you need extra food stamps, let me know. I got my food.
Even with food stamps, she still didn't refrain from stealing. The case wasn't simple, though, because a baby was present in the stroller, forcing officers to carefully determine the best way to handle the situation.
All right. There's another issue. There's a newborn baby here as well. So, yeah.
I'm gonna have to start working on it.
Thank you guys.
We're gonna have to get the kids' info too.
Hey, are you
the kids, yeah, I already got their phone, right?
What can I help you with? You want me to pull a case?
Yeah, and just start on the tree. All of them should be in the.
They're in the.
Hold on. I got all of them. B-E-I-E-R.
Do you mind if I say here? Thanks. I'm sorry.
Benefit you guys. Normally don't.
Yeah, because I don't want to give her the chance. So I can even just take a photo if you want.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, is this your statement business kind of outside here?
Sorry, yes, and you need to, yes, you need to sort me out that, sorry.
Yeah, that's where you're.
Where's he at?
Alright, so this is considered right here. And same exact merchandise.
And the merchandise is in that cart?
Both these carts.
Both of them.
Chips, drinks.
And there's baby formula. Where do you? That's me.
This is you?
Yes.
You swear from.
From the surveillance footage, the police had many questions about the actions of everyone involved, but it ultimately led to the conclusion that she alone was fully responsible for the theft.
I have no idea. I did not. I swear to God, I did not walk in with him unless you got video of me getting in the car with him and him getting in my car.
We do. It's right there. I just watched it.
It was a girl who came in with me.
I mean, I literally just watched a person get in the car. They like come out with you, load up the items in the car. Like,
And it was a female that was with me, is what I'm saying. It's not a boy. It is a girl.
Who is this, though?
A girl named Jessica. Just some random girl from the area over there.
Okay.
I just had her
How
with
old
me.
is Jessica?
14, 13.
Okay.
She just came with me, that was it.
Okay. Did she know she was stealing?
She doesn't know anything. We went in, I got the stuff from that. She met me at the Starbucks.
Okay. What is Jessica's last name? Do you know?
No clue.
How do you guys know each other?
She runs around with some of the hoodlum kids out there. Where I go babysit at, that's it.
Okay.
So I mean,
like Orlando area? Did she know she was stealing stuff?
No. She didn't know anything.
Because we don't want her to get in trouble.
I don't want to get in trouble. She didn't know anything. Whatever I took that day, I took that day. I mean, I'm not looking to get somebody in trouble.
I understand that.
It's just
Did you either direct her to, or did you put merchandise in her cart?
I picked everything up, as far as I remember.
But the merchandise, because there's merchandise in her cart too.
Yeah, it's soda, I think.
So what I'm asking is, so
I picked the stuff up and put it in the cart.
yeah, in this one too.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm saying
it's a girl.
She was released shortly afterward and was charged with grand theft. This woman acted completely irresponsibly, guiding minors to steal while using her baby as a cover, showing a total disregard for the example she sets as a parent. What do you think about cases like this? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss the next video. And now, the lady who tried to force her way into the clubhouse, acting like she owned it when no one wanted her there.
How can I assault somebody when I'm not even in their presence? You guys always overcharging black people.
On August 28th, 2024, police responded to a call from the clubhouse where a woman went crazy, trying to break in and throwing chairs at the door, terrifying kids and residents. Hear what happened next.
So I don't know if were you guys here before?
Yeah, we're just here.
So that lady was trying to get into the clubhouse and we were working out, and I don't think that she's supposed to be coming in, so we weren't allowing her in. And then she was asking these kids to let her in, and I told them don't let her in because I was a little bit nervous. She was out there talking to herself, and you guys were just here and we were just whatever. So she saw me say that, and she took a chair and she started to slam it into the glass door.
Did it break?
I don't know if it broke. It might have cracked.
Told me.
Yeah.
Okay, what did she do?
She took those metal green chairs and threw them out the door a bunch of times. At the window. At the
Yeah, I saw.
I mean, there's no damage. I thought the glass was broken. How it sounded when the call came out. That's why I actually come. But it was like just only this person tripped it or whatever.
When officers arrived, they gathered witness statements and video evidence. The glass door wasn't shattered, but showed deep cracks from a metal chair. Residents described her behavior as completely out of control.
How did she even get through the gate if she's not allowed to come to the clubhouse? Somebody let her in?
Yeah, people let her in. I mean, nobody knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what one resident revealed next showed just how dangerous she was. The woman had tried to use children to get inside the building, but thankfully, her plan failed.
Didn't let her in, we just ignored her. And then there was like kids at the pool, and she was trying to ask them to let her in. And they were starting to let her in, and I got nervous, and I said like, don't let her in. And then when she saw me do that, she picked up a chair and started throwing it at the glass door. And she was like looking at me. I couldn't hear what she was saying, but she was like, it looked like she was saying like yelling or whatever. Like she was upset. And I got nervous that the glass was going to break. She was going to get in, so I called 911.
You guys were in the main area of the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Working out, and the kids tried to let her in. You guys said no. Why'd you guys say no?
I did. Because I had seen that she was just in trouble, and the guy that was there before said don't let her in, and I was a little bit nervous because she, like, I don't know, I just was scared. Like,
you were scared?
She was just with the cops, and I didn't know what, I don't know, I just, there was nobody there.
So you were afraid that she was just with us, law enforcement. You didn't know what she was trying to do coming in. You're afraid, okay.
And the guy told us don't let her in, and I just knew she was like kind of in trouble about other stuff.
Were you in a sense afraid because something was going to happen to you and your friends? Or when you say you were afraid, how were you afraid for yourself? You were afraid for everybody?
Yeah, I mean, we were three like girls there alone, and I just didn't know. She seemed a little bit erratic, and I know she was just with you guys, like I said, and I just didn't know what was going to happen, so.
Okay.
Witnesses said the woman had previously been banned from the clubhouse for causing trouble, even suspended from the community after hosting a paid illegal party. This time, she came back to stir up chaos again until police tracked her down at her home.
Prosecute reference to the assault.
Yeah, so it'll make it safer for everyone here, I guess.
I guess. You don't say yes or no.
Okay, yeah.
You want to prosecute? Okay. The whole statement you just gave is the whole truth and the truth?
Yeah.
There's no absent information that you're forgetting to tell me? How you doing? Alright, so I'm here again, okay? I gotta read something to you. Me.
I don't have a reason not to.
I can't. I need a yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what happened after I left, or what happened to me and my partner left?
I had to go pee. So I asked the young lady that was coming out of the pool if she could let me in so I could pee real quick. And she said, sure, no problem. But when she went to open the door, somebody from the inside was like doing like, I don't know, but like she saw it. I didn't see it because I was facing the pool. And she says, like, I don't know what's going on. They don't want me to open the door for you. So I said, okay, no problem. So I sat back in the chair. And then there was a gentleman in there earlier, Dennis, that had told him not to let me in the clubhouse. He was also the one that attacked me at the clubhouse a few weeks ago and the police said that as long as he didn't touch me, they couldn't do anything to him. And he's been up there harassing me a couple of times, but they finally came and went to his house and told him not to bother me. He told the girls not to let me in.
When asked why she returned to the clubhouse, she claimed she just needed to use the bathroom, then blamed a man named Dennis for setting her up. But when police compared her story with the evidence, she quickly began to change her tune.
That's all that with the community, that's a civil matter. So you know that you're not supposed to be there. So you said you wanted to cool off or use the bathroom. So a reasonable person would say, you live 5 houses away from the community. Wouldn't it have been wiser to walk home than stay in the area that you're not supposed to be?
The rules of the community says that you cannot remove access, block clubhouse, pool, when it is a non-monetary violation.
All right, again, we're getting a little off track here.
Yes.
All right, so while you was out there, you did the statement you said about you were at the pool.
I was sitting down on it.
Sitting in the pool. You tried to ask somebody to get inside. Someone inside said whatever, reference to another incident.
No, I was not
involved. The lady won't
let
you in.
The young lady from the pool and her brother went to the door.
They tried to let you get in.
Yes.
Okay,
and
cool.
then somebody said something
Said
to
about
them.
another to not let you in.
And I was like, don't worry, it's okay. So the brother and the sister started leaving. And then I got up.
And you left.
And no, I hit the door. It wouldn't open, so I left.
You hit the door with what?
I hit the door with what?
Yeah. You said you hit the door.
Yeah, I hit the door with my hand. The chair that was behind me.
You used the chair?
No, when I backed up, the chair hit the door.
You backed up? The chair hit the door?
Yeah, because I was sitting, let's say this is the glass, so the chair was like this. My chair was like this. This is the table, so I'm like this. So I'm looking at the pool. I wasn't even looking inside, I was looking at the pool.
You stand up, the chair hit the door. Okay.
She claimed the chair just slipped, as if it had a mind of its own. But police didn't fall for that ridiculous excuse and ended the show right there.
Okay, no problem. Do me a favor though. Stand up. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
I did not assault anybody,
Hands together
officer.
like you're praying. Hand palm to palm like you're praying.
I did not assault anybody, officer. Can we call a supervisor? Because when Dennis, the same guy that was in there tonight, came in there and assaulted me, they said as long as he didn't touch me, because I didn't touch nobody. Oh, good. They always scared of black people. Ridiculous. You charging me a criminal offense for a chip on the door?
Criminal mischief, criminal mischief.
I didn't do that. And that door has 1,000 chips. You guys always overcharging black people. Because I'm sure there's 1,000 chips on that door.
In the end, the woman was charged with criminal mischief and aggravated assault for her violent outburst at the clubhouse. Next, watch these women who thought taking a few items wasn't stealing until reality hit harder than they expected.
I'm gonna go handcuff.
Okay, but
all right, I'm letting you know right here. You're being detained for shoplifting, all right?
I didn't shoplift.
Okay.
The
admissions that you took the items from them. They started to take items from them.
For what? 3 little things?
On March the 29th, 2025, police received a call from CVS reporting a group stealing items from the store. But when officers arrived, the suspects had already escaped outside, prompting the police to pursue them right away.
She's on the side.
She's outside?
Yeah, she's right by the window.
Oh, okay.
They're right by McDonald's.
They're by McDonald's?
Yeah.
Stop right there. Stop right there. All three of you guys. Three of you guys. Right here. Nope. Three of you guys. You guys. Nope. Nope. Doesn't matter. Stop right there. You're going to go in handcuffs. Go right there. You're going to go in handcuffs.
Okay, but
all right. I'm letting you know right here. You're being detained for shoplifting, all right?
I
So
didn't shoplift.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
All right. Stand over here. You're being detained.
What you mean? I didn't say nothing.
All three of you guys.
I didn't say nothing.
All right. Well, we're going to have to figure that out. We're going to review cameras. IDs.
Okay, I didn't say nothing.
It was clear the woman had no intention of cooperating, refusing to give any information. But the bag lying nearby revealed everything the officers needed to know.
You have your ID on you?
I didn't say nothing. What
Okay,
I didn't
well,
walk
we're
out
going to
with
figure
nothing.
that out. We're going to figure that out right
Did
now.
I walk out with something? I didn't walk out
Can I
with
see
nothing.
your ID?
Were you gonna arrest me?
Show me your ID.
I have an ID.
All right, we'll take names. I got no problem with that. At the moment, you guys will be being detained for possible
mean
subjects.
detained?
Detained for
We're
possible.
gonna arrest?
No, but you're being detained. You're not free to go. Okay? I can put you in handcuffs. I got no problem with that.
Relax, Melissa. Just listen to what he's saying.
So we'll take IDs, names, and then you were carrying that bag, right? Perfect. I saw you with this bag. Yeah. Oh, got you. Yeah, you carried it from there with all the stuff that you took? Got you. You can go ahead and put your hands behind your back. I would start walking to my car. You're going to be detained at the moment until we'll be able to go talk to CVS, all right? Do you have anything on you that I should be worried about? No? No. I'll pat you down with the back of my hand. I'll take this from you. Thank you. You took this from CVS too?
No, that's used and abused.
Although the woman in the gray hoodie insisted she hadn't taken anything, she still handed over the items from her bag, leading to her arrest. But she didn't make it easy.
You didn't take nothing? So if you weren't in there?
Thank you.
Yeah? Okay.
So who did you go in with?
Who
did you go in with?
myself.
Oh, you went in by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you have in your bag?
Nothing. It's empty. Just 3 items.
3 items? Okay, and where are these 3 items from?
They're
From where?
CVS.
Okay.
Well,
I thought you said that you didn't take anything.
okay, well, just 3 items. I did.
Okay, well, at the end of the day, you still took something.
Okay, no, I did.
We're gonna put that right here. Okay?
What? I'm going to jail? I'm going to jail? For 3 items? Huh?
Can we detain her? She has stuff there too?
No.
Yeah, we can detain her.
I did. What you mean? No. What you mean? I
Don't do
didn't
this.
take. I didn't take.
Stop.
No.
We're not
I
gonna do
did.
this.
Look,
Stop
look,
resisting.
no,
You don't
look,
need
I-
that.
no,
You
I
don't
didn't-
need
no,
that.
no,
You
no,
have
no,
stuff
no,
that you took
no.
from
I look.
CVS.
No, you can look. Look
Stop.
at the camera. I was
Stop.
at the register.
Stop.
I was at the register.
Stop. Stop, or we're gonna go down to the ground. Stop, or we're gonna go down to the ground. It's your car. We're gonna go down to the ground. It's your car. It's your car.
No, I didn't. Look, I was at the register. I paid.
Stop.
I didn't
Stop
take-
resisting.
look.
Stop resisting.
I
You're
didn't-
only being detained.
Okay, detain for
Stop
what? Detain for what?
resisting.
Not yet. I haven't looked if he has anything. We're gonna go make contact with
You're gonna get an extra
CVS.
charge if you keep resisting.
Okay, but extra charge for what? I didn't
For resisting.
Okay, but I didn't take.
You're under arrest. Stop resisting.
It turned out the woman saw her wrongdoing as something completely normal. She didn't even realize there was a problem.
How much
Have a
more
seat.
am I taking? This
Have a seat.
Can you
Have a
tell
seat.
me-
Have a
Tell
seat.
me- Okay, just-
Have a seat.
Damn.
Thank you.
Now you are under arrest. Okay, they want to pursue charges for retail theft.
For what?
For what? You made admissions that you took the items from them. They saw you take items from them.
For what? 3 little things?
Doesn't matter. That doesn't justify you being able to steal just because it's 3 little things. Stealing is stealing at the end of the day. We're asking you if you don't want to get another charge. It might just be a sign and release. You're gonna get a ticket at the station. Court date. You're gonna be released within 2 hours, max. Thank you. So just get in the squad to make shit easier for yourself.
After taking both suspects into custody, the officers returned to CVS and confirmed the exact items and total value of everything they had stolen.
I'll just put the stuff over here. Just throw it over here. So, this one is a separate one, and these two are together. So.
The lessons that you got. Oh, that was like instruction. Do you want me to put them back in here?
Yeah, I need to take a picture of the items.
I could try it. That's that.
Finally, both women were charged with misdemeanor shoplifting for stealing multiple items from CVS. This case reminded us, even small thefts can destroy your freedom. Every wrong choice, no matter how minor, always carries a price. The next case proves that some people should never have been mothers in the first place.
But you were holding me from that. And you call yourself a police officer. Let me get a call from my lawyer now!
On September 21st, 2023, police were dispatched to the scene where a 22-year-old nuclear mom made them regret turning on their radios. Within minutes, her level of madness left everyone wondering what her 3-year-old child had been through.
Should cleaning up?
No, probably get rid of marijuana. Oh, that's her. Hey, what's going on? Allegation that you were screaming and hollering. Someone called me.
No, come on up.
That's their job and my job, but
Yeah, that's why I want you to see what's going on because I'm confused myself. Why somebody's calling and saying that
you was under the influence.
Yeah.
That you was acting crazy outside and screaming and hollering.
Not at all.
They called the hotline.
I went outside to play with my son, but we were standing
You
outside.
told me that you was working a double.
Yeah.
So where's the double at?
Because I picked up my son because my mom said she had to go out tonight. You want to see the text messages?
Are you
want to see where she says that she going out tonight? No, I'm not.
I smell marijuana. I know it's legal, but I smell marijuana.
Okay, so what?
CWA staff and police approached the suspect after neighbors reported her for screaming uncontrollably. When they arrived, the woman appeared completely calm and claimed she was just playing with her child. But the strong smell of marijuana only reinforced their suspicions.
She's not accusing you of anything, ma'am. She's just stating the facts.
I know, but I texted her this morning and go ahead and go down them steps.
No, he's doing his job.
Yes, exactly. But y'all coming up here with all these... No.
No, you seem like you appear to be under the influence.
Because you coming up here with the police officers and all this bull.
Why are you cursing? All right.
Because we had this conversation before, and you told me when they came up here before. No. When you came up here before, you told me that they were here for his parole officer. And I called his parole officer, and what did they say? No, I have nothing to do with Dyfus.
You don't have nothing to do with
I can play that message on my phone right now. I can play that message on my phone right now. No, I'm not. Don't sit here and say that.
I'm not sitting. I'm standing here telling you you appear to be under influence.
So where? Where's the drinks in my? Where's the drinks? Yes, I may have a cup of wine, but where's the drink?
When asked about working the double shift she mentioned earlier, she snapped, yelling, swearing, and denying being drunk in front of her child. Her aggressive behavior and foul language forced officers to keep their distance for safety.
You
push me, you're gonna get locked up. So don't.
I make a phone call, please, to my parents.
For what reason?
Because I want to have them here with a lawyer present. So let me. I want a lawyer.
You're not being questioned.
I want a lawyer.
You're not being questioned.
I want a lawyer.
You're not being detained.
Please move out the way, so I can call my mom and explain this to her.
Why are you cursing? But you told me you was on the
I
double.
curse 24/7, yo. I don't curse around my son. Yes, because he's asleep. He's asleep. And you're ignoring me right now. Because when I texted you, I told you I'd be here the whole day. I told you. I texted you earlier this morning. Take him to the hospital. Got him drug tested. They ain't gonna sit there looking stupid as.
Well, I'm getting you drunk.
You wanna look stupid as.
Stop cursing.
No, you wanna look stupid as. Because you sit here accusing me of being drunk in front of my.
As she grew more out of control, she demanded a lawyer. But during the search, officers discovered several bottles of hard liquor. Undeniable evidence of substance abuse.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Damn.
There's 1, 2, 3.
Oh God, yeah. This one is better.
That's what she was scrambling around.
This too. This is alcohol. This Buzzball.
Yeah,
there's 2 of them. There's
no food for the baby but wine. So where's the wine at?
She grabbed it.
I need to call his grandmother. Please let me answer the phone. Yo, Sophia, they're not letting me answer the phone. Please let
we
me
already
answer
talked to
the
her.
phone.
Stop banging on her door. Stop banging on her door. She's got a child in there too. Get away from the door. Get away from the door.
Because I want to call my family so you guys can properly do your little test or whatever you gotta do. But you won't even let me charge my phone so I can call people.
She's already on her way.
Let me go back up and get the number.
Your mom is already on her way. She's not even concerned about the baby.
No, not at all.
Let her be. Good.
good.
Yeah, she just walked right by, didn't even say hi.
Didn't say nothing.
Hi.
Walked right,
Soaking.
walked right by the baby.
Yeah,
Hi,
didn't
buddy.
say love you or anything like that.
Nothing.
It's a mess.
The suspect insisted she only drank after her child went to sleep. But when Grandma arrived to pick him up, she coldly walked past her son, leaving the officers speechless at her chilling lack of care.
I would say the back one, right?
Are you go for a ride in the car?
Would it be, which one do you think? That's what I'm
Oh my God, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you're gonna go for a ride.
Okay, buddy.
Here, I'll come over there.
It might be better to put him in that one.
Yeah, I think that one.
Yeah, that one. I would do this one. Yeah.
He looks big though.
Yeah, but that's kind of like a...
Go up to like 65 pounds in this.
Yeah, 40 pounds. He's not 40 pounds.
Go for a ride?
Oh, God, Jesus.
You're gonna go for a ride.
Pop wanna come get you.
Are you
Look at
okay?
that.
It's a shame.
Pop wanna come get you, okay?
We're gonna come pick you up and give you a ride. It's okay. It's okay. Hey. We're gonna go for a ride. Hi. You go for a ride. Yeah, turn the car on.
I didn't be about him right now. I know my rights. Drug test me right now. Give me the breathalyzer. Tell me I'm over them 0.8 so you can take him. Where the drug testalizer at? Where it at? You be sitting here right in the same spot as me, crying. If this was your f***ing son, you'd be sitting here
I
right
wouldn't be in that
crying.
spot because I wouldn't be drinking with my son. You're under the
You wanted
influence.
to know what
I
you
can
said?
smell
I'm sorry that some f***ing parents don't f***ing be as smart as you and f***ing take parent of their kid.
Go charge your phone.
No, I'm f***ing done.
Go charge
give
your
me
phone.
my son f***ing back.
Go change your
You
phone.
won't even give me a breathalyzer, yo! Give me a f***ing breath.
Separated from her child, the woman kept screaming and violently resisting, pushing the officers to their breaking point.
Tell me that I'm too drunk. Tell my parents to pick him up because I'm too drunk. No, back the up. No, back the up.
Listen,
relax.
Y'all want to talk to her without
Relax. Leave the car. Leave the car. Relax.
Fuck off of me. Listen.
Will you relax?
Stop trying to call me back.
You relax for a second.
Get the off of me.
relax.
Get the off.
Just relax.
I will relax if you get the off of me.
Will you relax?
Listen. Call me. I'm being
Just relax.
unreasonable. Listen. Call me.
Listen, just relax. Okay. I got him now, dude.
I'm being arrested right now.
That's all right. I got her.
I literally, you guys won't even breathalyze me to prove that I'm good.
All right, relax.
You guys won't even breathalyze me.
Have a seat and calm down.
You guys won't even breathalyze me. Give me my phone.
Have a seat, and I will give it to you. Relax.
So get my phone then. Get my phone. Get my phone.
Relax. I will explain everything to
Unrelease
you.
my because these shits are killing me right now.
All right, well, calm down.
Are killing me right now.
so
I won't calm down.
She kept fighting as they tried to get her in the car. And when she ran out of excuses, she switched to her next brilliant move, spitting at the cops.
Bust my ass off. Wipe me ass. And you can look all around. Look all around. Nah, you ain't even trying to give me the lawsuit. Show me the cars too. You got fired from your job. Sergeant Legner.
Yes,
yeah, me right
Can I have
now.
a seat in the car?
I'm you right now.
Good. Can you have a seat?
Yeah, I'm you right now. I'm talking to you right now. And then I won't have a seat in the car.
Listen.
Give me the breathalyzer and I will go. Give me the breathalyzer and I will go. Let me get a call from my lawyer now.
You don't get a call until we say you get a call. Don't spit. Don't spit. Don't, hold on, hold her down because she's spit.
I will get a call, you mother.
Listen.
You wanna break my wrist, you
Listen. I'm not touching your wrist. My hands are right. I would like you to have a seat. I don't have your arm. My hands are right here.
Yeah, so raise the up so everybody can see her.
Just sit in the car.
No.
Have a seat in the car.
If you put the phone on speaker and you give me the
Have a seat in the car for
if
me.
you I'm not gonna have a seat. I'm talking to God. And you let me talk to my
Go down on the ground, man.
then I will get in the car.
You're gonna go down on the ground. We don't want to do this. It's very easy.
Give me the right to my phone calls.
At the station, she kept screaming about proving she wasn't drunk, so until officers had no choice but to strap on spit masks, anything to shut down the never-ending noise from this drama queen.
I know. I just need you to breathe. We're not here.
I won't breathe.
I know.
All I want to do is just prove that I'm not drunk.
We don't care if you.
But they took my getaway because they said I'm drunk, but they won't even give me a breathalyzer to prove that I'm not drunk.
Teddy, when you're talking this much, then you're not.
Call my people.
When you're done screaming, we'll come in and talk to you.
Yes.
When you're done screaming, we'll come talk to you. Print you. Or you gonna
Yes! I told you this already. Me do whatever I do, but I would like to have my phone call that I know I'm obligated to. But you were holding me from that, and you call yourself a police officer,
Teddy.
and you call yourself a police officer, but you're the one holding that phone call
get the
back.
phone call when I tell you you can have the phone call.
Okay,
That's when
bye.
you get the phone call.
Bye.
Oh, you don't want it?
Bye. What video?
This video of you banging your head against the wall, yelling at me, spitting at him.
Oh, what video?
That video. When that video goes to DIFUS, do you think it's going to help you or hurt you get your son back? I'm trying to help you.
After all her crazy antics, she finally called her dad. And even he couldn't take her nonsense.
Just calm down because we don't need you to go. I'm gonna have mom.
Dad, do you understand that they're giving these rights to my parents?
Stop talking. Stop talking, Teddy. This is why they're going to take you to jail.
With charges including disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, assaulting an officer with bodily fluids, child neglect, and criminal mischief. She faces up to 3 to 7 years in prison, fines, and strict child custody supervision. A lesson for young parents who still hide behind their family's power. Being a parent isn't about privilege, it's about growing up and taking responsibility. Now let's move to the moment when police unexpectedly arrest a shoplifter who thought she had gotten away.
Oh, come here. Where y'all coming from?
I
don't have any control over that, okay?
On November 22, 2021, officers were dispatched in response to a reported shoplifting incident. A woman matching the suspect's description was located a few stores away. This is footage of the events that followed.
Yo! Let me talk to you real quick.
51 Bravo 2 to 53. What's your 1020?
That means stop walking, sir.
Huh?
Please stop walking.
Get away.
Both of y'all, come here. Where y'all coming from? You okay from City Trends?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you put anything inside your purse while you were there?
No, I just came from that's my stuff, that's it, sir.
Just hang on, okay? I'm gonna give it back to you in just a second, alright?
I was looking for shopping.
wallet or something.
Mind if I see it?
Yeah.
Did you buy this wallet? You didn't buy it? Is that all you stole? Did you steal anything else?
I feel personal.
Okay. Well, look, that doesn't mean y'all are in deep, but let's talk about it.
Yeah, please.
They might just ban you. Don't be running from me though, bro. You keep edging away from me. You need to chill, okay? Alright. Just some perfume and that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
And the wallet?
I can buy it.
The officer checked her purse and found an unpaid wallet. The woman admitted she didn't buy it and tried to stay calm, while the man quickly distanced himself from any trouble in a strange way.
Okay. Alright, what's your name, bro? Okay. You didn't take nothing though?
No, I pay for everything, so.
Okay.
You didn't take
Why
nothing.
don't y'all pay for everything then, man?
I don't know.
I pay
Because
for
if they
my
ban
stuff.
you, then you can't ever go again.
I pay for my stuff, sir.
Okay, what's your name, man? Let me see that ID.
I pay for everything, sir. That's me right there. I pay for everything.
Did you know she was doing that?
No, I did not. I tell you, I know nothing about that, sir. I work every day. I work at Baker Construction, sir. I pay for my stuff, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I pay for everything. I pay for everything, sir.
I got you, man.
Yeah. I pay for everything, sir.
You said you do construction?
Yeah, I work at Baker Construction, sir. I just got to work, sir.
What kind of stuff y'all do?
I do work in land, sir. I work, sir. Oh, yeah, I work, sir. I don't do no work.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to pat you down real quick, okay, man?
The man hurried to explain that he had a job and paid for everything, trying to distance himself from his girlfriend's theft. Moments later, the first clues began to surface.
Okay, man. Well, you're with somebody who just stole something, right?
I don't know about
Yeah, I know.
I don't know about none of that, sir. I promise you that. I don't know about none of that, sir.
Okay. That's silly, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I would have thinking.
That's all right. Here, y'all walk with us back to the front of my car, okay?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he bought that stuff.
I'm gonna give it all back to you, okay? I'm gonna talk to him for you, man.
Please,
See if
please buy it.
they might just want to just ban you.
Yeah, please.
Who else is it? 5-1. Do I got a unit that's out of City Trends right now? 10-4. Go to talk. Alright, stand by.
You guys find anything on them? We're gonna try to check cameras and all that.
Perfume and a wallet. I still gotta search the rest of her purse. Are they wanting to do a ban or they want to press charges?
Police quickly confirmed that the woman had hidden perfume in her bag while the man appeared innocent. They were asked to return to the patrol car, and what the store staff revealed next exposed the suspect's cunning behavior.
What's going on, ma'am?
Yeah, so it's a lady that came in here. She's known for shoplifting.
Okay.
In this store and the store.
Is she banned from the store?
She's not banned from the store.
Okay.
So as soon as she came in, I saw her pick up that box of perfume.
This one?
Right there.
Okay, so you have the property.
Took 2 out of them, and then left 1 bottle in there. So she went to the back, and I guess she took the 2 bottles and put it in her bag. She was back there for a while, so I really couldn't see what she was grabbing back there, or she grabbed anything else, but I know for a fact that she took those 2 bottles. So I was trying to pull up on the camera to see.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, they found a person.
Store staff confirmed she was a known shoplifter. Camera footage showed her hiding 2 bottles of perfume, and when confronted with the evidence, the suspect finally broke down.
I gotta do my job, you know what I mean? You stole more
I
than...
sold another perfume in the necklace. That's all I sold. I'll pay for it if I have.
Well, initially you just said you...
That's a perfume that's all I sold. That's my stuff right there.
Okay, I still gotta search it.
That's all my pills. I got 2 feet. You take it all out. I got 2 feet.
It's okay. Just be cool, alright?
Okay, I'm just
Why are you stealing though?
I don't know.
That's not a good habit, is it?
No.
And how old are you?
I'm 35. I was stealing something for somebody's birthday.
Oh, come on now. If you'd asked him, you don't think he would hook you up?
No, he's just a friend. Please come give me a break. Can you please actually give me a break?
That's up to them, dude. You know what I mean? If they say they want to press charges, and I'll say this, if they do want to press charges, it's just a misdemeanor. So what would happen is we would take you to get fingerprinted. You wouldn't be going to jail. You would just be...
What they say, you just go bang.
If that's what they choose to. Like I said, I don't have any control over that, okay?
When questioned, the suspect admitted stealing as a birthday gift, a weak excuse that only deepened her guilt. Police kept finding more: a wallet, a necklace, and pretty and paid perfume, proving her theft knew no limits.
Still out there? Yes, we got 2 things of perfume, well, body mist, perfume, 2 things of perfume, a wallet, and a necklace. A pretty and paid necklace.
Hold on. Excuse me, do you guys sell like a pretty and paid necklace? They found that as well. I don't know if it's from here, but
I think yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's back.
And then like a Benjamin Franklin wallet
Yep.
from here too?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, it's from here as well.
Alright, so you want to come over here and grab the items so we can get a printout of that? Because I'm guessing they won't be able to check without it.
They're trying to ring it up now for the value of it.
If you could just get their info and whatnot for the AMV. So, you know, how are they saying they want to play that?
So what did she buy? They're saying she bought some stuff?
Yeah, they're pulling it up right now, but the gentleman bought everything that he had, right? And then as of right now, they're only sure that she took the 2 bottles of perfume out of that package right there, but she did also purchase some things.
Oh,
So
she did?
Yeah, but they didn't see her take anything else, so I'm just trying to confirm that it was
Which
just
one was?
that.
Okay, alright. So we're just waiting now to see if she actually bought the wallet and other stuff.
Store employees demanded prosecution and a permanent ban. The woman burst into tears, begging to pay for the items, but it was far too late.
If you want to just take it to them so they can ring it up, unless because
I'll pay for it.
Because they don't. Do they know what the brand is of that necklace? If they don't know, how do they know what the brand is? You told them?
Can I pay for it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the pretty and paid. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Can I pay for it?
And yeah, Paris Hilton and Ariana Grande, or Grande, or however they call her.
I don't know what to do for it. I just pay for it. I give them to pay for it.
She's asking, what if she just paid for
Yeah,
it all
I'm
right
sorry.
now?
I'm just stupid. I give him the face for it.
Okay, so what do they want?
They said they want to press charges for it.
So I never come back in this store.
All right, well, yeah, just get I'm gonna need their info for the complainant then. So we'll wait on you. Do they want her banned? Do they want her banned too?
I would not come back.
Do y'all want her banned?
Yeah.
From the store? Permanent?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they want to.
My mom, why you calling my mama? I know, why you calling my mama? I don't feel like talking to her. I don't feel like talking to her. Why you calling my mama?
So it's 50, 25.
50, 25 for everything.
The store confirmed the total value of the stolen items was $50.25. Though it was just a few small things, they still demanded criminal charges. In the end, she was charged with shoplifting and permanently banned from city trends. A small act of greed ruined her record, a harsh reminder that even petty theft leaves a permanent stain on one's life.